Hi guys, a really warm welcome back to my channel. We are now back in the UK. I think this vlog might go up live after my Norway vlogs. So if you haven't seen those, I'd really love it if you wanted to go over and check those out, see what we got up to. Obviously it is a collaboration with P&O Cruises, so any support you would like to give me I would be wholeheartedly grateful for. We just had such a brilliant time, but my house is literally such a mess. I haven't unpacked fully, which is naughty because I should do that immediately, otherwise it just lingers for ages, and it is indeed lingering, there's stuff everywhere. And I'm gonna do a sort of get organised with me for the new season ahead, so back to school stuff, sorting out the house, decluttering, organising the house, also just like getting in the right mind space for the year ahead. I don't know if you're a parent, but the September back to school just feels like a new year, way more than January in a way. It's like, right, back to routine, the children have got all their things going on, and yes, there's a lot of organising that needs to go with that. So a bit like my sort my life out video, this is just going to be a spend the day with me, in fact spend the week with me. It's going to be a bit of a weekly vlog because I'm going to just film bits and bobs as we go along with things that we're getting. Oh, we've got an amazing house update to share with you this week as well, so that'll be amazing, something that we've been saving towards and looking forward to since we moved in, so that's coming up. And yeah, just generally spend some time together, hang out after our cruise, and just being back in the house now, and yeah, just getting organised for the season ahead. So I really hope you enjoy it, and grab a cuppa, get cosy, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm Lara, I'd love to have you here as a subscriber, and yeah, let's get into the video. So this week we have loads going on. Children are back to school, the clubs start up again, Georgie's starting a new football team, well, his first ever football team, and we have a delivery coming, which I can't wait to share with you because I'm really excited about it. It's something we've been waiting for 18 months since we moved in, and budgeting for, putting a sinking fund towards, and it's going to be here this week. But yeah, first of all, I just need to sort out like a bit of a plan for the week ahead with food. Back to pack lunches. The children used to have school dinners, but to be honest with you, I don't know how much of it they were eating, so we've just started doing them school dinners now. Meal planning is going to be a breeze because we have a HelloFresh coming this week, and that should be here soon actually. But yeah, I just want to make sure we've got like enough stuff back in the cupboards to do packed lunches and sandwiches and things like that. So I'm going to get sorted, do a little bit of an inventory, and then my HelloFresh should arrive, and yeah, just getting organised. I feel like I'm in a good place and ready for everything to sort of kick back off again after the summer. You guys know how much I love my HelloFresh boxes. I have been getting them for actually years and years. I was trying to think when I first started with them. It's probably about 5 years ago. They just make life so simple. If you haven't tried it, they have offered my audience an amazing discount of 60% off of their first box and then 25% off of the next 2 months of deliveries. It's really easy to set up and cancel at any time, and we just absolutely love it, and it saves me doing an extra task of meal planning for the week ahead. This week's Lara is very grateful to last week's Lara for ordering ahead so that it's all here and I have one less thing to think about. We're back to school, it's obviously loads going on. It's the same as like if you're just going back from holiday, I always make sure we get a box in so that I don't have to have that as an additional thing to think about, and it's delivered to the doorstep and we just know what we're going to have that week for meals. So this week we've got the ultimate coconut and chicken breast laksa, which looks really nice. I love like Thai style food. And then this is a really good one because these are the quick ones. So these are only 20 minutes, which is great when you're in a rush and you've got clubs to get back to and get used to all the new routine and everything. And then the street food, which is something that the children really love, it's tacos, and we've got the pulled pork ones of those. So yeah, really looking forward to that this week. If you would like to get your hands on that incredible discount, I will leave you guys a link in the description bar to pick that up for yourselves. As a reminder, that is 60% off of your first box and then 25% off your next 2 months worth of boxes and free gifts, and it is, you can cancel at any time. So it's a subscription, but there's no commitment. So if you want to try it out for that 60% off and then you don't think it's for you, then you are free to cancel it. If you're watching on a laptop or on the television, I'll put a QR code up here just to make it super easy for you. Simply put your camera towards it and then it will take you straight through to the website to get that discount. And if you're watching on mobile or you just want the link, then you can pop down to the description bar and the link will be there for that 60% off your first box and 25% off the next 2 months. Give it a try. If you do like it, let me know. I'd love to know what your favourite recipes are with HelloFresh. I love the family favourites one because it just means we can have a really nice time around the table together and catch up with the children, what they've been doing now they're back at school in new classes and new clubs, and it just brings us all together for the day. So anyway, I'm going to go and put all this away. Something very exciting has finally arrived. So if you will know anything from going back, wow, there's a big like hole in the tree. Is that a big hole? Look at that. Like in the middle there. Do you see it?
That's where the bird's going, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Aww. Just slightly distracted. So you'll know that when we moved in here, we had this table, which we got when we were in the old house, and this is perfectly working order, but it's so tiny because it fit the old house, and this room has obviously got more space, excuse the shoes. So we have been waiting and budgeting and sinking fund and saving for it, and we have now bought our new dining room table. So we have been using this for the last 1.5 years. It's very small and we can't really host very easily. We have to sort of sit at the breakfast bar, but we finally got the new table. It's just arrived. I will link it below. It's from eBay and it is like a rustic scaffolding board table, and I'm really excited to show you what it looks like. We actually have to get chairs for it still, so I bought the table and a bench. I want to know what it's going to look like when it's built. So it's come, let me show you it. It's come disassembled, unassembled? Unassembled, I think. We've got these pilot holes. These are the black legs. They do them in stainless steel and black. I went with the black A-frames. This is just the small ones for the bench. This is the table. So it's essentially just scaffolding boards, which, I mean, if you were so inclined, you could easily make. I did actually go into Wix and I looked at the scaffolding boards and I took some measurements, and then I thought, priced it up, and I just thought, it's actually, because the length of them were like 3 meters, so we would want 1.8 meters, so you wouldn't be able to cut one in half and then have it was just a little bit, like the measurements weren't right, and then I just thought, I'm probably not gonna be able to do this, like get them home and all that sort of stuff. By the time I got a van to deliver them and everything like that, it was probably gonna cost just about the same. So yes, this is a table. There was 4 colors. It was pale, golden, antique, and something else, and we went for the second color. Anyway, you won't be able to see it until it's fully made, so we're gonna make this now. I'm so excited. We are just doing the legs. I say royal we. She's popping the legs on now. He's saying that the holes are a bit uneven, like a bit tricky. They sort of go in at an angle. Maybe they're meant to do that though.
They're at different angles, so that's
right, okay. So yeah, they are going like that, and we've chosen to go one end so that we can fit a chair either end. But yeah, that's the table all done, and the bench is done as well, which is looking good. I do like the black legs actually that we've done with that. And yeah, this is what I meant about the different sizes. So I would have had to like made sure that's all measured up, and probably would not have looked like this basically. But yeah, I'm not sure about colour. I do think it might be a little bit too light perhaps. Although, because I'm judging it against this table, although those chairs are obviously the right colour. So yeah, we will see once it's all built. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to the colour of it, I think, because it is quite bright. But yeah, it does go with those, and it goes with this up here as well.
Doors, cupboards.
Yeah, that's
all the wood in there, to be honest, apart from.
Yeah, which this is something I'm desperate to change, but you know, these things will come in time. Yeah, I definitely want to change that. But I can't believe how big it is. It's like really wide compared to the other one. But when we bought the house, the people selling offered us their table. No joke, it was about up to there, wasn't it? It was absolutely ginormous. Sure. So we will get used to it, and there is obviously like enough space. Yeah, even when we have the Christmas tree there in Christmas,
space,
there'll be loads of space to like get by here and stuff.
She's a normal sized table. I'll tell you.
Yeah, we're just used to having a little miniature one. So here is the table in all its glory. Just put on some little candles. Had some friends over, but I was really worried that it wasn't sealed, so I don't know if it needs a bit of wax seal on it or something, because I was really worried like if anyone put their glass down it would mark it. But yeah, it was really nice to have a meal around it with friends. I think it's a good size as well, because obviously it does. I've got my towels on the floor because it's now raining, so I brought it all in. But yeah, it sort of feels like it fits the room a lot better than the previous one. But I'm really pleased with it. It's really like sturdy, and it's made from scaffolding board, so it's a nice sustainable one. But yeah, I do need to find something for the top, so I might do a little shop in Dunelm or something soon. So it's our wedding anniversary. Well, it was on Sunday. This is now, this filming is a bit all over the place because it's now Monday. Kids have gone back to school. That all went really well. In fact, I'm going to link the shoes that we get the children, because I found that they have lasted so well. We didn't even need to buy new shoes for this term, and the uniform will fit still. We did buy some new PE shirts because I don't know if you have kids, but they make them very, very dirty. So we bought some new ones of those. But I just wanted to show you, look what Stu got me for our anniversary. You know, I was saying to you that I really needed to upgrade the one that I got from Home Bargains. It was not a vibe. It did not work. And it stank of metal, and you buy cheap, you buy twice, right? And he's bought me this. It's a jade roller and gua sha set. So I will show you what that looks like when I can get into it. I can't get into it at the moment. And he also bought me 2 magazines as well, and actually a perfume as well, which was like a I'll show you it. I thought it was really thoughtful. It was one from the Essence Vault. I'll link these for you below. I've had them before, Stu's had them before, we've had quite a few before, but this was our wedding perfume, which was Flower Bomb, Victor Rolf. So I thought that was really thoughtful. That's number 14. And yeah, they last really nicely and they smell amazing. And then yes, magazines. So if I ever get a chance to read them, I will enjoy that. It's so hot today. And I'm laughing because everyone's putting out all of their autumn content now, which I was just saying to the girls on the WhatsApp group, I feel like I'm left behind when I don't keep up with trends. But equally, I don't want to rush the season. I do love the summer. But yeah, I just feel that people start their content so early these days, and then you feel like you're getting left behind. So I'm going to try and resist feeling left behind. I have got a new book from the library, Wish You Were Here. I think I spoke about this one before. I have just set up Goodreads actually, but what happened was I went to the library with Henry to get him some new books. I'm how far through? Like a third of the way maybe. And then I found Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, and I've picked that up. It's only a 2-week loan, so I've had to pause this, read that, and that book is really big. It's about twice the size of this, so I don't know if I'm going to get it done in time. But yeah, hopefully I can sit out in this nice sunshine because it's beautiful. In fact, I'm going to go and make my lunch now, and I'm going to sit out there. I'm going to do it. Executive decision. It is so hot in here. I've just been filming, so I couldn't have the doors open. and it's like a greenhouse in here. Yeah, basically I'm not really filming an autumn budget. I'm filming something on Instagram, but it does include my autumn budget, so I thought maybe I could run through that with you. We've got a couple of school trips going on this term and this term, and they're quite costly, so they're like longer period ones. So we've got 130 for those, and then football club as well. George has just joined a football team, and that's £120 sign-on fee with like, you get all the matches paid for, the training and the outfit, what do you call it? Strip, football strip. So yes, that's to pay for. And then also we bought a new camera for when we went to Norway, and it is the Insta360, which Stu's actually got because he's taken it out on his bike, and he's going to try and get some footage because he's actually set up a new Instagram and TikTok page, which is called Cycle of Fitness. If you want to go and check it out, it's all about mental health and fitness and like middle-aged fitness basically, and what he does to keep his mind happy and his body happy, and yeah, he's enjoying that. So he's taken the camera out, so we had to pay 500 for that, which we wanted to get before we went to Norway, and I'm so pleased because the footage looks amazing. If you haven't seen any of our content, it's all over on Instagram and TikTok, which is just Lara, Joanna, Jarvis everywhere. And then yeah, my back to school to-do list, which was quite small actually, because I don't like to overwhelm things. I don't like to do unnecessary amount of tasks, basically. New labels, so for all the new shirts, I actually just wrote in them with a permanent marker rather than getting labels. PE kit bags and school bags. So they could now take a different school bag, because last year they couldn't, I think something to do with you know what, they couldn't take too much in with them, but now they're back to normal, so they've actually just taken their overnight bags with them. So that's all sorted. And then yeah, budgeting. If you want me to do like a budget with me, obviously the Christmas stuff will be starting soon, just to get us in the right place financially for Christmas content, or for Christmas in total. Then I'll be doing more of that, but let me know if you want like in-depth information. I'm still going hard on my water bowser. I'm really trying not to drink too much actually, because I know it's not good for you. So 2,000 milliliters, so 2 litres is this, and I have 2 of these a day, 4 litres, and I'm thirsty a lot. So I don't know whether just to like listen to my body. One of these in, magnesium boost, and then I put one of these in, which is a B6 as well. So just to make sure I'm like not depleting my energy or what's in my body. I'm gonna have the last of the bagel. I love these bagels so much. Yeah, so our anniversary was really nice. We went to the river with our friends and went paddleboarding. Children loved that. They were actually being a bit naughty, to be honest with you, and it was a bit like, so basically we went for some brunch before, pancakes. Well, I wanted pancakes. I got there and I had a taco, and then I couldn't manage the pancakes, so I still need my pancakes. Look at this. Whoa, just tripped over. My mum got us this balloon. Happy anniversary. It was 12 years for us this year, which I actually feel like it was 13. So I don't know how we've lost a year there, but it's only 12. And I was saying on Instagram, I really need to get some new photos, because I just keep rolling out the same photos every year, and they're getting old now because I haven't had any new ones taken. Why was I saying that? Before that, yeah, they were a little bit just challenging, you know, like they didn't want to do this, and I'm like, this is one day of the year we want it to be about us. So by the time we met their friend, they were having a great time. So it was obviously just they didn't want to go for pancakes. I mean, what a hardship, right? We never ever go really out for dinner, because it's a lot of money to go, and then if they're just like grumpy or whatever, not grumpy, kids don't, well, my kids certainly, it's not like the nice experience like it is for us, you know, like taking in the atmosphere and people watching and the lovely food and someone cooking for you, because someone cooks for them all the time, so it's no different for them. Anyway, yeah, it was nice. We had a nice day together with our friends as well. Right, oh, Stu's got back from his bike ride. I'm gonna get my bagel in, and then I'm gonna sit and enjoy in the garden. People of the world rejoice that we have got sunshiny weather. So I've just done the towels. I've done George's huge duvet, which is washable, but it's like a coverless duvet. It's really cool, but that is a big thing to dry, so that's on. And I've just done all the sheets, so I'm putting those out now. Yes to the sunshine. It is boiling in here though because we've got all the glass here, and yeah, it feels like a greenhouse in here. And I'm worried about this floor as well because it's going a bit like you can see it there. It's not looking too good, and it's just the heat, I think. So I'm going to try and maybe put a towel down in front of it. I've mopped it, so hopefully that will stop it from whatever it's doing. It's fading as well in the sunshine, but it's to be expected. The glass is magnifying the sun and it's just coming straight in. Coverless duvet that we have for George. It's Minecraft, of course, and it's actually dried straight away, so that's great. So it's a king or double, so it's massive. So it is a bit of a strain, shall we say, to get it in the washing machine. But yeah, gosh, I've got so much washing that's been done now. I've got one. I've just put the sheet there because I'm doing an experiment, guys. I'm seeing if it dries quicker in the sunshine or like behind the window or outside directly. I don't know, comment below. I reckon inside might dry quicker, you know, because of the sun with the glass. Anyway, I'm going to put this down here to protect the floor. I feel like I'm being quite dull this week because I'm just editing all day. So I've taken my top off because it's so hot. I have got my cruise vlogs that I'm editing, which are taking some time. So I'd really appreciate if you would like to go over and watch them, support me. Obviously it was with a brand that I love. And yeah, it's always nice to get good comments and show the brand that people will enjoy the videos. So yeah, the sun is shining, the last week of summer, and I'm trapped in the office all day, but it's fine. Catching up with everything. I'll just show you my lunch, my crumpets with cheese. The only thing better than this would be crumpets and Marmite and cheese because that's so good. Anyway, back to work I go. I just thought I'd say, look at my Christmas mug that I've basically used the entire year round. We worked with Studio last year on Instagram and I've used this ever since. And that's my coffee mug. And then my tea mug is this one, which I bought myself as a treat from Anthropology. It's in the sale, I think it was £6. This is my tea mug, it's huge, bigger than my head. But yeah, I'm not a seasonal changing mug gal. I feel like yeah, all year round for me, Christmas. And then my little snack to take with me to keep me going with my editing. She bought me these buttons, orange. So good in the fridge, let me tell you. Buttons in the fridge are next level. If you come at me and say that chocolate doesn't live in the fridge, I won't say we won't be friends because I love to have you as a friend, but no, just no. It's much later now. I've been working on editing all the Norway cruise vlogs. They're taking me, well, I think I've been doing it since last Saturday solid. It's now the Sunday after. And yeah, I've just been doing it, but I've just wanted to get it done because I want to share them with you guys. I'm really proud of them. But I thought I'd share with you this meal because it looks incredible. Stu's done it for me, bless him. So I've been upstairs. We've got some slaw, which is one of my favourite things. We went for this tonight, tacos. Obviously without the spring onion. Look at this. There we go. I won't be able to wrap it, but it looks good. Thank you. Look at this. Looks so good. This would be so good for like if you're entertaining. You could do this as a takeaway. Thank you, darling. I completely forgot to finish the video earlier after dinner. So here I am now, much later on, and just ending it now. So thank you so much for watching. Well done if you got to the end of this. I know it was a long one, but I hope you enjoyed catching up with me, hanging out at home. It's nice to be back and doing these home vlogs. Don't forget, I'll put the QR code here if you'd like to check out the HelloFresh deal for 60% off your first box and 25% off your next 2 months worth of boxes. And I will also put the link in the description bar if you would like to go via the link with the code Lara 2023. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to bed, going to read my book, and I'll see you all really, really soon. Take care. Bye.